Oh, hi there.
Who goes
Hello.
there?
Hello, Gino.
Oh.
How's fatherhood?
Boy.
Boy. You are not ready, boy.
Boy, this witch is your stepmother now. She is not stepmother, she is a mother who stepped up.
She's a mother who will step on you if you do not become stronger. Anyway, I'm playing a Fire Emblem. How are you?
Oh, well. Oh, no. Few knocks of magic. Oh, boy. Moving the bowstring. You still can't get things in your hand. Still can't, still not good at, getting things to be in hands. And move with the hands.
No. It's very hard. Hands are very hard. Perhaps you've seen everyone's favorite AI programs be terrible at doing hand stuff.
Yep. Oh, I bet the Witch of the Woods is not named God who will recognize once she says her actual name.
Yeah, everyone's favorite Norse mythological character, woman.
Yep. The Bifrost. I think I might be muted. Am I be muted?
Are you muted?
I don't think so. Mike isn't muted. Mike, why are you? But it's definitely not responding.
Well, it's picking up. You're picking up on my
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now I'm picked up.
program.
Am I not muted anymore? I think OBS, when you joined, was like, what?
OBS is like, who is this strange man?
Much like Skype, OBS is like, I'm not muted anymore. Okay. Yeah. Much like Skype, whenever something new happens to OBS, it's like, this is the only thing I care about. This is my entire
witchcraft.
personality now. I've only ever known this microphone. It's the Bifrost from Thor.
Yes, the Marvel movie Thor.
Marvel movie Thor.
That
This is a trademark infringement.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
Or to the Dark World.
I think about Thor 2 The Dark World constantly in my life. Whenever Thor 2 The Dark World isn't on screen, people should be asking, where's Thor 2 The Dark World?
Thor 2... I'm getting real Thor 2 The Dark World vibes from this game.
Christopher Eccleston is in it?
I don't know. Is
He's
he?
not. He's not.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Do you know who Christopher Eccleston is?
Oh.
Yeah, you fucking normie. Don't even know.
Sorry.
Don't even know the name of the Ninth Doctor.
I guess I... Ooh. This is not the World Tree. The Yggdrasil is much bigger. Oh, Yggdrasil from Final Fantasy 13
Yeah.
3. Lightning
Yeah.
Returns.
Yeah, that's where it came from. Yeah.
We're in Midgar.
Yeah. I can't believe this video game would so shamelessly rip off other video games.
Can't believe I can't wait till I get to Wall Market.
Yeah.
Everything comes back to the tree. It's trees all the way down.
Yeah. I remember in mythology when they're like, what the fuck is this tree? And they're like, what if it was an Yggdrasil?
Can't go to Jotunheim yet. Everyone's favorite. Look, I can't believe that they are ripping off the game Jotun.
Yeah.
Alfheim. I finally get to kill elves. Or, sorry, alves.
Yeah. Finally.
I hope that I get to fight dark elves.
Oh, Gino. So, when Games Workshop, relaunched Warhammer Fantasy with Age of Sigmar, you do know that they, like, straight up renamed several of the races so that they could be trademarked?
Oh, I did not.
So, instead of dwarves, they're Duarden.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And instead of elves, they're elves.
Like that.
You know.
About lizard men.
I think the lizard men are still there.
Lizard
I
men
don't know.
still
They're
called
like,
lizard
ask me anything about Age of Sigmar.
men. Are the lizard men called lizard men?
I don't think so.
Opened up the path to Alfheim.
I know there's also, of course, the not Space Marines. Because they said we need to put Space Marines in Warhammer Fantasy now.
Did?
Yeah, the Stormcast Eternals.
Wait, how did the Space Marines get into?
Listen, they're totally
Sigmar.
different. They're just big
Oh.
armored super soldiers.
Okay. I thought you meant like there was a rift.
No.
There was a rift, and then
They aren't literally the Adeptus Astartes, which of course is
That
the
would be very
legally
funny, wouldn't it?
trademarkable name for the Space Marine. Although I'm pretty sure they tried to trademark Space Marine, and everyone was just like, "Shut the fuck up, Games Workshop."
Nope. Can't do that. Nope. Space Marine.
Fucking
Here.
like the history of Games Workshop as a company is a history of just British people who really like metal shooting themselves in the foot over and over and over again on a business level.
If you created
Warhammer.
basically Warhammer. If you created World of Warcraft and everything else associated with it, and then it all got ripped off, I would, assume you would be very litigious as well.
Yeah.
Like, take weird gambles.
Yeah, and I'd make sure to
Trademark everything.
trademark everything and be like, actually, our primary business is these pewter miniatures, and if we ever diversify from that, we are failing. These guys at this company called Blizzard would like to make a game based on Warhammer? Ew, what's a computer game? Disgusting. That's not for the Amiga. Oh, they just made their own thing called Warcraft, and it's just our thing? Whoops. And that's basically how it happened, I think.
Yeah, they were probably like, hey, we want to make a game out of your pewter miniatures, and they were like, our miniatures are pewter.
They are
the physical space, the real world.
They are made of
Like
the
your-
purest pewter, mined from the halls of the dwarven kind.
Is pewter has lead in it, right?
I'm trying to remember.
I think Pewter has lead in it.
Ask me anything about metal.
Does pewter have lead in it?
I don't... Hey Siri. Does pewter have lead in it?
Here's what I found from Collins Dictionary. Pewter is a gray metal made by mixing tin and lead.
Thanks, Siri.
And plus lead equals... So, I was always told when I would paint Warhammer miniatures that I should not paint them or mess with them and then touch my face because it has lead, as Siri said.
Yeah. Siri would never lie to me.
Hey, remember how I said I hope there's dark elves?
Yeah.
I think there are fucking dark elves.
Fantastic.
Finally.
Now you can rip them in half.
And that's what I'm doing right now.
'Cause that's what fatherhood's all about.
No, didn't rip him apart. Did steal his spear and then impale him with it.
Yeah. It's real good. My mom asked me if I wanted anything for my birthday, and I guess my brother-in-law told her that God of War Ragnarok was coming out. And she's like, "Do you want that game?" And I'm like, I'll wait for it to be on sale.
Sure. I don't know that I'm gonna play Ragnarok. Like, if it's more of this,
It sounds
nothing
like
about
it
this
is.
is bad. Nothing about this is bad. It's just very... Everything that you say about, oh, you and your normal tastes. This game is 100% that.
One might say first-party Sony games are very intentionally designed to be as crowd-pleasing as possible. One might say.
Yep. Not since Echochrome. Was Echochrome a first-party?
No, Echochrome was, I believe... Maybe? I
thought it was a first-party Sony, but like a smaller studio. I'm over here killing trees by throwing axes at it.
Yeah, you are. But, like...
I'm trying to.
Sincerely, one of my problems with Sony's first-party output is just, it's like, yeah, you sure are making video games for as broad an audience as possible in, like, a way I would consider moderately cynical.
Very moderately.
I mean, as far as making, like, calculated crowd pleasers. Making games for the masses. Disgusting.
Games that people enjoy. What hacks?
Disgusting. Real gamers play ROM hacks for Japan-only Fire Emblem games that significantly rebalance them to be more interesting.
Real gamers play games that no one was ever meant to play, then make them harder.
Yeah! That's just me.
There's vendor trash in this game.
Yeah, it's great. You know how it's a modern AAA video game? You can tell because there's fucking loot. Because the focus groups say that loot is very hot these days.
I equipped this item, but it didn't to pick up random garbage and then sell it to a person for slightly more stuff.
Yeah. Although to be clear, this God of War 2018 is like one of a handful of these sorts of games I actually like. I think it's a pretty fun game. But also, just hearing that the sequel is, yeah, they made another one. It's like, okay, I can wait then. Besides, Sonic Frontiers, Gino.
What
It
about
has
Sonic
like
Frontiers?
Sonic Frontiers, the new Sonic game.
I have not played Sonic Frontiers, the new Sonic game.
It's a new Sonic game.
Is it?
Starring Sonic the Hedgehog.
Emily?
It is getting incredibly varied review scores.
That sounds like a Sonic game. What do the Sonic sickos say?
The Sonic sickos love it.
Okay.
They say...
What is the last thing the Sonic sickos did not enjoy of Sonic the Hedgehog?
I don't think people liked Forces that much, to be fair.
Okay.
The last thing Sonic sickos were like, yes, this is for me. I think about Sonic every day of my life. When Sonic is not on screen, I am constantly asking, where's Sonic? But yes, also Sonic people should not be trusted, but I'm over here being like, oh, it has a 70 metascore, so at least it means it's interesting. Because that's of course my angle is, even if it's bad, it'll still be good if I can get my hands on it.
I don't know. Sonic games, I don't remember. Other than playing Sonic Adventure as a child, don't know that I've enjoyed a Sonic game in a very long time. Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic Adventure 2
Play
was the
that
game
again.
I got with my GameCube.
No, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But...
Yeah, oh, yes, you're right. The re-release for the GameCube that came out after Sega went under. After the Dreamcast failed.
After the Dreamcast died.
Oh, my dad's FaceTiming me. Give me a sec.
For it. This is why I don't have FaceTime, so my dad can't FaceTime me. You are not muted. Okay. And see, this is the behind the scenes footage that none of y'all usually see. This is behind the scenes of Braden's stream. How can Braden be muted if he's... How can he be streaming if he's muted? Oh. Uh-oh. I wonder what happened to the boy's face. It's all scarred up. Oh. Kill a god soon, right? Been too long since I beat a god to death. I'm jonesing for god murder. Is this where I started? Yep, that's where I started. Right, I've got the compass of going that direction. Do that. Getting a phone call. I'm gonna mute.
How's it? Is Gino gone? Did Gino leave me?
Did not leave. I'm just muted. I got a phone call too.
Okay. Did your dad ask you about what you're going to do without a washer and dryer? Because mine did.
All right, I'm unmuted now.
All right, good.
Oh, my sister did not call me to talk about. Did you say dryers?
Yeah, my dad was like, "Hey, have you guys figured out a dryer, washer dryer thing?" And I said, "No." These are the exciting things I talk about with my father. And then he said, "Are you streaming?" And I said, "Yes."
He was like, "This is a disappointment."
No, my parents are. I'm like,
Supportive.
"Parents, I raised money for charity," and they say, "Oh, that's good." And you know that's all they really need to understand.
That's for sure. I was like, "Look, I wrote an article on a website," and they were like, "What?" And
I wrote
read
an
it, and now
article
they
for a
show it to their
website
friends.
once.
Did? Which website?
The local museum. So, right before COVID, I was volunteering for the local museum. And, very much, they very much did not quite know what to do with me. But I did write something for them.
It went on a website?
That went on their website, blog, yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I've got to make use of the local resources around me more often. Like, now that I've gotten rid of Twitter, I should go talk to people in the real world.
Disgusting.
That I've given up on the dream.
Filthy.
Gotta line up the blobules. You can throw an axe through them at the same time.
Yeah. That's how you know you're playing a video game.
Up, I need to go to the other side of the blobules because there's 3 blobules. How do I get to the other side of the globules? Versus.
Versus.
As Kratos would say.
Ah, boy. Boy, boy. Boy, boy, boy. I just imagine him as a Banjo-Kazooie character.
Eat my boy band, boy, boy, boy.
Boy, boy, boy. Yeah, they're very hot. Their show in Seoul sold out, I think.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Sold out.
I wasn't even going for that. I was just making a K-pop joke.
Sold out. So I've been watching Big Mouth.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the horny puberty show with the gross-looking animation. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, growing up is hard. It's me, John Mulaney. And you're like, that's John Mulaney. Why is his voice coming out of this strange goblin child?
Yeah. A strange, horny goblin child, the worst
Yep.
kind. Did it right, and then I need to line it up properly. Come on now. Pop, pop. Yeah, there we go. I did it. Thanks, Atreus. You're right, I did get it. And for my troubles, I got Hack Silver and World Serpent Scale Fragments. The new season of Big Mouth, I would say that the biggest problem with Big Mouth is that it exists in a post-Bob's Burgers and South Park and to some degree Futurama and Simpsons world, and I guess Adventure Time, where every animated show aspires to be a musical also.
Yes.
Not every animated show has the writing staff to support a musical, or the singing talent to support a musical. And so Big Mouth very often sends into not terrible, but not great musical numbers. I'm just like, this is not what your talent supports. This is not what you're good at. Just do the stuff you're good at. It's fine. Tell joke. Tell fart jokes. Have Nick Kroll do funny voices.
Yeah, and just be like, oh, it's a puberty monster, because puberty is scary and gross.
Monster, or the Depression Kitty, the Shame Wizard.
Yeah. All of those lovable characters.
Kratos is telling his son about war, how it never changes.
You know, I once slammed a man's head against a book so he would read it.
Son,
That's a true story.
when I was little, someone called me the God of War.
Did you know? Did you know, son?
He should have just said, like,
This is the story, son, of the God of War.
and then it,
Yeah, and then
that's
it just
the beginning of CSI Miami.
yeah. Yes. Yeah. That would be pretty good, I think.
A title card,
Yeah.
and then roll immediately into roll credits. They're attacking me at range, and that is very rude of them.
How dare they?
They should come and fight me like whatever the fucking subterranean worm tigers they are. It is weird to me that Big Mouth, like the John Mulaney fallout, did not impact Big Mouth at all.
You mean the part where John Mulaney just had Chappelle on tour?
Oh no,
Was
that
that
wasn't
the
what I meant.
fallout, or what's the fallout from
no.
John Mulaney?
Oh, he got addicted to cocaine and left his wife after doing many sets about how he is like a normal dude.
Wait, he
who
got
wouldn't leave his-
re-addicted to cocaine?
Oh no, this is the first time he got addicted. He got addicted
Oh.
to cocaine last year, or 2 years ago. Yeah, like COVID times. Basically, when he showed up on which late night
SNL?
show? Not SNL. Oh, but yes, SNL. How do I put this? Seth Meyers.
Yes.
He has a late night show. Yes.
Yes.
They hired John Mulaney to do the late night show,
Uh-huh.
and at one point, I think his segment was called like True Stories of the Crown.
Uh-huh.
Crown Watch. And at one point, he showed up in a a trench coat gifted to him by the lead singer of The Strokes, Julian Casablancas, wearing sunglasses. And I guess
was he just coked out of his mind?
Yes. Apparently, he was very coked out of his mind. And it had apparently been a problem for a long while.
See, I did not know that he had relapsed.
I think this was when he got addicted to cocaine.
Because he was talking about when he, like, how many substance abuse problems he had in his 20s. Like, that's...
Oh.
He's had multiple routines about that. Like, that... For a long time, that's the bit. That was one of the bits. Was like, boy, I did a lot of drugs. Oh, fuck. Alright, I gotta add a reset counter.
Yeah. So he got addicted to cocaine, left his wife.
That's sad.
A kid with Olivia Munn.
What?
Yeah.
And
Dating
this was
Olivia
all within
Munn
the
now.
last 2 years?
Yes.
Jesus.
His set, like the set that he's been touring with Dave Chappelle, showing up occasionally. It's him basically telling that story in a way that he, can monetize.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone does not follow recent celeb news, says ZP. So that's
Listen.
I'm surprised that Big Mouth, they're just like, yeah, it's fine. Apparently, like Nick Kroll and several of the other folks
from the Big Myth.
Big Mouth and friends of John Mulaney staged an intervention in New York.
Uh-huh.
That included Fred Armisen and Natasha Lyonne, who were dating at the time.
Okay.
That's a wild thing.
Yeah, okay.
In his set, he was like, Fred Armisen was there, and he was not funny. Do you know how upsetting it is when Fred Armisen's being very sincere?
Oh, no.
Off-putting that is?
I can't believe that.
Oh, CP found out that a birthday gift from someone is going to be a headline stand-up comedy routine he's going to go to. Oh no, it's TJ Miller.
Oh no! Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! You have to go back. You have to tell your friend. Be like, no one wants to work with TJ Miller
Say
anymore.
psych. Say psych.
No one wants to work with TJ Miller.
Did TJ Miller do anything like other than be TJ Miller?
I think it's literally just he is quote unquote hard to work with, which is to say he's a jackass.
Okay, it's just
And once got in a fight with his Uber driver over like politics.
No. I don't know if I want to know what TJ Miller's politics are.
I think he's quote supposedly left wing, but
okay. No being a jerk about it.
But yeah, like there's a reason why in Silicon Valley they wrote his character off in such a way that there was no chance of him coming back.
Oh, I didn't. I gave up on Silicon Valley after a while.
Like they literally leave his character in like Tibet or something.
Hmm.
Like some meditation coding thing.
Hmm.
But yeah, TJ Miller seems like a jackass.
Yep. It's a shame. I'm sorry, ZP, that friends or family thought you were doing a good and they were in fact doing a bad. Where's the third of these? Ah, there's a third one. Puzzles.
I hate puzzles.
Boy.
Boy. You have to push the blocks in the correct order, boy. I have to throw my axe.
Why?
Father, I wish to throw the axe. No. You are
throw
not
axe.
ready to throw the axe. You will
Better
sit
be
back.
something really good in this treasure chest. It was Mother's axe, and in a way, I knew her better than you. Which was the thing the boy said and thought would be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. You sass him, boy. See what happens.
Boy is sassing me about solving this puzzle.
Father, can you not solve the puzzle? Silence.
Mother, can you solve the puzzle faster so that we can put Mom's ashes at the top of the mountain?
No, I must solve the puzzle and get the hack silver.
Oh, there might be some sort of resource in this treasure.
Boy, I
It's
must get all the
valuable.
collectibles. If I do not, I will not be strong enough.
Okay. Seems like where I need to stand. And bingo! Solve the puzzle!
You did it.
Boy.
Boy, are my arms tired. Ha 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 ha.
I got a rare talisman. I got a realm shift. Oh, cool. I get bullet time.
Yeah.
Oh, they're giving me a dude to test out my bullet time on. To equip bullet time. Talisman of last second dodging. And they gave me an enemy to do it to, so that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, ZP, that it was TJ Miller. It could have been someone cooler. I went to see Michelle Wolf recently.
Uh-huh. How'd that go? She can be funny.
Can be funny. My problem with the set was not that she was necessarily bad, so much as she was more boring than I'm used to. She did a lot of like, hey, remember when I did that thing at the White House Correspondents' Dinner?
I do remember when she did that thing at the White House Correspondents' Center. Thank you
Exactly.
for reminding me.
And so she reminds you many much times.
I mean, you know, you are in Boulder, so maybe she was just high?
No. Pretty sure no.
Disappointing. Hi, Alt.
Oh, right, it's I pressed the wrong button. It's L1, not L2.
Boy, you are not ready to smoke the weed. That's what he
Smoke 'em if
says,
you got
right?
'em. Boy.
Boy.
Boy, I'm one step closer to the edge and I'm about to break.
I like that they managed to actually give Kratos to make Kratos palatable to a modern audience.
Yeah, they just... See, I love how much of a shitty edge master Kratos is in those old God of War games.
Yeah.
Like, it is so fucking dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was just like, Athena, I am angry! I will push these blocks! And they are like, Kratos, if you do push the blocks, the world will collapse. And he's like, I do not care! I will push the blocks! You think you can tell me to not push a block?
Rip chains!
And then he rips a guy's face off, or something. All right.
I will have threesomes with the ladies. There's nothing you can do about it, Athena.
Yeah, I
bet those old God of War games don't hold up super great.
They're all right. They're all right. They still play well.
I'm sure they still play well.
Like, and once again, tonally, they're just so fucking stupid that I'm into them.
Mm.
You know, that's a me endorsement, admittedly. But I'm just saying, I still had fun when I played God of War 2 last year.
Ah, damn. You guys are killing me hard. Yeah, I have not touched the old God of Wars in many moons.
Since, let's say, 2007, when God of War 2 came out on PS2.
Oh, 3. I played 3.
Okay, 3 was 2020, 2010? 2009?
I think it,
One of those.
2009 or 10, in that ballpark. It was good.
Like,
It's fine.
yeah,
I
all
climbed
those
up a
games
giant
yeah.
monster and then killed it.
The set pieces are dumb, but they are also spectacular in a way that other games were not.
At the time, yeah.
And some of that still carries forward.
What's up? Yeah, for sure. Oh, goodness. This thing's hit way too hard. Jerks you are. Ah! Hits me once and I'm like dead. Damn. Greatest enemy is two random dudes who one-shot me. What would you say is the best God of War?
2.
2.
I also think this one's pretty good, honestly.
I've been having a good time with it. I don't know how far into this game I am, though. I could be at the beginning, I could be or
It's long.
the middle.
You are
It seems like it's infinitely long.
I mean, no, it's not infinitely long. It's, let's say, at least 20 hours long.
Okay.
More if you want to do the post-game side stuff.
Which I do not.
I do not wish to do the side stuff.
Do not wish to do the post-game side stuff.
Father, I wish to collect all of the platinum trophies. No. Trophies are for the weak. A real man takes... Boy.
Boy, crowd control.
Boy, I was in Stargate SG-1, boy.
Really?
Yeah, that's Christopher Judge. That's,
Oh. Oh, I was asking this earlier
Yeah.
of chat. Oh boy, I can't see. Okay.
Boy.
I was asking this earlier of chat. Was some G4 lad on what is the name of Arcade Pit on Giant
Yeah.
Bomb at one point, and he was promoting some sort of God of War but workplace comedy
Sure.
that they were gonna make. And that just never happened. I assume that never happened.
Yeah, that sounds like something that didn't happen.
Sounds like a thing that, G4 went defunct and then never happened, right?
Yeah.
Completionist guy did happen.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
It's on
cool.
his YouTube channel. Oh, even better.
Oh, good. All right, that's resub number 2.
How is Fire Emblem?
I have reset twice because I'm playing on hard mode,
Oh.
like a real gamer over here.
Jatsu says he has not watched it, but it shows up on YouTube because he watched one video of this person years ago.
Yeah, that's how that
Oh.
works.
Elm tears are optional challenges that can be returned to at later times.
Yes.
Thank you, game. Thanks for that helpful hint.
You should, yeah. But obviously you got to do them all when you get to them because you need to win the game. What,
why y'all
are
hit
you
so hard.
weak? Are you soft?
Back to me, Axie. Trying to one-shot me. Works.
Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest, the most excited I am for a game coming out this week is probably Tactics Ogre Reborn.
Oh, right, they're doing the Tactics Ogre remake. I forgot about that.
Well, yeah, it's the remake of the remake.
Finally.
It's, hey, we freed Tactics Ogre from the PSP jail.
Oh. Look, PSP was a fine console.
The PSP is a fine console if you like Japanese role-playing games. I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying, what if I could play Tactics Ogre on something that isn't a PSP?
Why would you ever want that? No one wants that. Most beloved console of all time, the PSP.
Yeah, the PSP. The piss pot. As they call it in England.
I'm using ranged combat to best my opponents.
Prove me wrong, chat. You can't. Because you're not
Can't.
British. Because all the British people
No one's
are
ever been to
asleep.
England.
Yeah, no one has been to England. No one has ever played Tactics Ogre on something that isn't a PlayStation Portable until now.
It's the only way you can play it.
Yeah.
A PlayStation Portable. I love connecting my PlayStation Portable to my
Television.
PC so I can stream
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah, so I can stream. Yeah, yeah. The
PlayStation
PlayStation Portable. A console with rock solid copy protection. Just impossible to crack. You know, they're still having trouble to this day, I think.
I completed the challenge quest. Cool. I feel empty inside. Tolario is a challenge quest. Damn it! I thought I was solving the puzzle. Kratos.
Yeah,
read
but now you got
sort of-
some hack silver or something.
Kratos read a riddle, and I know that the answer to the riddle is water, but Kratos is a dumb idiot, so he isn't gonna solve it.
It's like within me or without me, you would die, but
I fall from the sky.
There's no way of knowing what this is, boy. This is unreadable magic, even to me. Father, is it not the answer water?
Shut up, boy.
I mean, honestly, I should make Atreus sound more like a shit when I do an impression of him. Especially in the sequel, he's a teen. The most terrifying kind of mythological creature.
Yep. I just like... Atreus was like, what was mommy like? And Kratos was like, she
was
well and
powerful
helped everyone.
and strong.
Hot. Very hot.
Then he's like, Atreus is like, so mommy would help the elves in their difficult times? And Kratos is like, oh. Oh no, dark elves. And real Thor, the Dark World vibes.
No, Thor doesn't show up until the sequel. God of War Ragnarok.
Is that true?
Yes. You should see what Thor looks like in God of War Ragnarok. Because he's got a dad bod going on. Or maybe it's not a dad bod, it's like... Let's say he is, he's a big man.
Good. Thor.
He's Thor.
Remember when Thor had a dad bod in Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah, my favorite. It wasn't Thor Ragnarok, it was Avengers Endgame, you fake fan, you fucking...
Oh, it wasn't Avengers Endgame. It was... He had the dad bod at the beginning of, damn it, Thor Love and Thunder. And then he worked it off.
Yeah. I did not see that film.
It's fine. You're fine.
Listen, I like Taika Waititi, but he is in grave danger of ruining himself.
Being oversaturated. Did
Being
you watch,
oversaturated. Yeah.
HBO show he did?
Yeah, I watched the first
Life Means
episode.
Death? The first one.
Yeah, and I said, I should watch more of this, and then I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, Gino, you need to understand, this is how I consume media. While you are like, I watched a television show with my wife, whom I love. I am over here being like, I watched an episode of a show and said, this seems pretty good, and then I didn't watch any more of it.
This is why you only watched Some Crazy Ex-Girlfriend instead of all of it.
Yeah.
Howard.
This is why I watch 4 episodes of an anime and I say, I should watch more of this, and then I don't.
Atsu says he, in fact, has component out for a PSP. You're the person who bought it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Proud of you.
You were the one who was foretold.
They call him the component. Destined to bring the PlayStation Portable to the televised realm.
Fun fact, when you see that on a TV, it does not scale up the resolution. Awesome.
So it's still... What's the PSP's resolution? It's like 540 by... It's some weird widescreen
Can't be a normal.
adjacent.
It can't be normal. That's for certain. Cut that dark elf, son. Oh, I cut him in half.
Yeah.
I wish I was strong enough to cut a dude in half.
Maybe you should be the god of war then, instead of the god of crazy ex-girlfriend. Think about that, huh? Maybe millennials these days should be being god of working out instead of playing God of War, huh?
I was God of War King out earlier today.
How many faces did you rip off?
Didn't rip off any faces.
See, that's your problem.
Played
Back to the sand bowl, boy.
Okay, I played basketball. Teens challenged me to basketball.
Boy. Oh, literal boys.
Yes.
You said, I will defeat you in combat, and then you will acknowledge me.
I shot a lot of threes so as to not use my physical size unfairly. Oh no! Don't drink seawater. Bet it's the rune for water. Without me or within me, death is sure. Yet within you, I am life most pure. The answer is water. It's water, all right, says the kid.
I got a lucky
Oh, no.
critical hit. Hooray.
Atreus has a headache.
Boy, you need to stop grinding your teeth.
And you never care about anything.
I care about oral health.
About toothbrushes.
I've got one of those night guards to protect my
Yep.
teeth from the grinding.
Yeah, I have one of those, but it's also for sleep apnea.
Mm.
Because it's like, hey, this thing will make you snore less. And I say, well, I should probably use that.
I gotta pause for a second. Someone's texting me. Oh god, no. Let's pause game.
Boy, you will respond to texts promptly.
Okay.
Boy, this
I
message
need
has been marked as read. Why do you not respond?
And yet you do not respond.
You are weak. Your texting is shallow. You cannot
dare
hope
you.
to best the text lords in battle.
I did the Spartan rage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. He beats people up and rips them apart.
It does. Stop it. I'm the one who hits you. That's how this is supposed to work. Shoot arrows, boy. Ah! Surrounded me and I died. ZP asks an important question. What if you just lived with less sleep every day?
No.
Good answer. But I do. That's not true. I just go to bed super early.
Yeah.
I don't have sleep apnea. Just have to wake up super early because I have to work with folks in India. Work.
I mean, that's a fair reason.
Hey, I got up at 5:30 in the morning.
Gross.
Take
Today
a
I
call.
got up at 10.
How dare you? Got up at 5:30 in the morning and someone canceled the meeting.
I'm very...
How dare they?
I'm so
they canceled it
excited.
while I was asleep.
I'm so excited to enter the corporate world next year.
admittedly, are benefits that come with the waking up at early in the morning sometimes.
Yeah, you can be self-righteous about it.
It's
You
true.
could say, oh yeah? I woke up at 5:30 this morning. I went on a quick jog around the neighborhood. You know, saw the
I'd never.
sunrise.
I would never. I would never. Though, not getting to, sun not being up when I am up sure does, mean that I don't have to turn my camera on when I take meetings.
Yeah, that's good.
So that's what I always say. It's pitch black in here. I'm not going to turn this on.
Yeah, well, now it's pitch black forever.
In daylight savings time. Am I a stand-up desk person? I was. I had to choose whether my stand-up desk, because I now work from home, I had to decide whether my stand-up desk in my game room or my or my work room. I chose the game room.
I like to game while standing up, boy.
Good for my knees. Where's stupid puzzles? Curse you, puzzles.
I hate puzzles. I hate computers.
Boy.
Boy.
Damn it. Christina's a stand-up desk person. Yes. It's good for your knees. It's good for your back. It's good for most everything.
See, that's your equivalent of saying I get up at 5 in the morning and run around the block before I go to work.
Stand-up desk?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I have a stand-up desk. Yeah.
If you can swing it, it's really good.
I attempted to do the stand-up desk in one of my my place of employment that I had before I started grad school.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's workable. Just sometimes it's like, well, my feet hurt.
It's true, but then you sit down. Originally, my company would not let me have a stand-up desk, or at least they would not just give me a stand-up desk. So I just got a cardboard box, put next to my desk that I just always had. Then whenever I wanted to have a stand-up desk, I just put the cardboard box on my desk and stood up. Was infinitely less fancy. It worked. Mostly.
A ringing endorsement.
Hey, it cost me no dollars. So, compared to stand-up desk, which can run a couple $100 at least, depending on which one you get. Especially if it's an actual factual stand-up desk and not a you put on top of your desk. Yeah, at first they were like, you need to have a back condition. Then we'll give you a stand-up desk. Then they were like, people are leaving. People want this, and it's cheap. Let's do it. Ah. How to solve more puzzles, gotta kill more dudes. So, the Fire Emblem you're playing right now.
Yes.
Do you breed people?
No.
Make better soldiers?
No.
Oh.
No, this is the first GBA one. This is the one with Roy. From the Smash Bros.
Oh! Smash Brothers fave, Roy.
Yeah, he's our boy.
I do not have an ergonomic keyboard, no. have a regular keyboard. I just use my laptop
Oh,
keyboard,
fuck.
actually.
Oh darn. I lost Dorothy.
Dorothy important.
No.
Dorothy wasn't in Kansas anymore.
Okay, Dad. It's fine. I was using Wolt anyway.
The Wolt. I'm to throw an axe at a thing and then it have it freeze. Ah! Press the button too quickly. Almost smooshed me. Mother was talking to me from beyond the grave. This is good and normal. Nurse is like, boy, I don't think your mother's talking to you from beyond the grave. It's parenting.
Yeah.
Oh, I should play Marvel Snap It some more. I forgot that I installed that. That's probably for the best. People will get better at it, and then won't be able to...
It's fine. The
as
game's
well.
going to pair you against bots for like the first half anyway.
Spartan Rage. Infinite Spartan Rage because boy was harmed.
Yeah. How dare you harm my boy?
He's a good boy. Who's a good boy?
That's what I say. To my dog,
As-
nephew.
EP says the Logitech MX Master Mouse is good.
Okay.
How do I get over there? How do I get over there? What? Oh, there's a place to hit circle. Okay. Thank goodness they're not attacking, boy. While I figure out what to do, and then mash circle. Jatsu, did the God of War like show the fact that it is now direct to YouTube mean that it is of a quality?
Well, I mean, it
Say.
was... I have to imagine it was mostly done when G4 went under, right?
Yeah. I think it's called God of Work.
Oh, that's really funny. You can't hear it, but I'm chuckling.
Yeah. Tube shows can be good, says ZP. I'm
Kids love Cobra Kai.
kids love references to games that came out in 2003.
Yeah.
This
I
was
have
heyday, it was
I have bad
2003.
news, Gino. The kids who are nostalgic about games that came out in 2003, they're us.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. I guess that was kind of G4's whole thing,
Yeah.
right?
Well, that was the attempt, was to sell G4 reboot to millennials who are nostalgic for cable television.
Yep. Was they tried to do. there's one thing I'm nostalgic about, it's cable television.
Yeah, when I think about things I love from the George W. Bush administration, it's commercials forever.
I love commercials.
And also
At
bad
least-
reality shows.
At least every single person, who was employed there, who had a following before they were employed at G4, seems to have made out like a bandit.
Oh yeah, people got fucking paid. Because they were getting TV money.
We're getting TV money, and boy, oh boy, did that not translate into viewership.
No. But, you know.
Yes, many thanks to G4 for introducing the world to Ninja Warrior, for sure.
Relkin, you're doing a bit. I know you're doing a bit. There are people who are legitimately like, actually, I only play my old games on a CRT television hooked up with SCART cables. No, it's not hard to explain. Like, it's literally the way the image blending works with cathode ray tube televisions. A lot of older games were built with that in mind. But also that leads... Once you become a CRT person... Oh, not with game
Scanlines.
Yeah. Once you become a CRT person, you start caring about scanline filters in video game emulators. And then I have to fight you.
When I played the Steam version of Final Fantasy VIII, I installed a mod that adds scan lines.
You're sick.
It looked good.
It looked just like I remembered it. A piece of my
brain.
fragile childhood restored to me. One day I will feel
like-
again.
I was like, that's fucked up in a way I recognize.
You're the best looking guy here.
Let's dance. I watched Labyrinth recently.
Uh-huh.
David Bowie's Labyrinth.
Yeah,
Perhaps you've
I am
heard of it.
aware. I'm aware. I've made multiple people watch Labyrinth with me over the years. Because I say, hey, the 80s, huh? You want to see the shit that Jim Henson was up to in the 80s?
Jim Henson, as someone who has gotten into the Jim Henson oeuvre
Yes.
later in my life,
Yes.
I love it.
Oh,
am
I
all
fucking...
for it.
I love even the bad stuff.
I loved. Labyrinth. What's the other one with the?
Dark Crystal.
That's the one. I love that.
I think some of those Muppet movies, original Muppet movies, are kind of bad. Some of them are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
My nieces and nephews did not like the Muppet movie. And it made me sad.
Who didn't?
My nieces and nephews.
Oh no. Is it
I
too,
said, look at this thing. They're fun puppets. And they're like, what is this? I don't understand. I don't know, maybe they like Muppets now. I've decided to turn into history's greatest monster and be one of those people who's like, why don't you like the thing I like? Literal small child.
Small child. Why don't you like the thing I like in the exact way I like it?
Back when I was your age, I liked this thing.
It was all I knew. I love that Jim Henson had a blank check. It's
Yeah.
just so funny.
Muppets were fucking huge.
Oh, I know. Have you watched the show Holy Moly?
I have no idea what that is.
Well, that's probably fine. It is a game show hosted, or in part, Steph Curry is involved.
Uh-huh.
And it is mini golf.
Okay, yeah, that
High-level
sounds like
mini
something.
golf.
That sounds like something that would exist
It's-
on television.
It's part wipeout, part mini golf.
Uh-huh.
You have to get from hole to hole.
Uh-huh. That's just called an orgy, my dude.
And if you fall in the water, you get a stroke penalty, which is very funny to me.
Okay, yeah.
But this season, the gimmick was that the Muppets were involved.
As they are wont to do.
Yes. Muppets were involved. Because Holy Moly was going to be canceled. You see, Rob Riggle is the host of Holy
Okay, yes. Rob Riggle's cool.
Yes. And he was like, Holy Moly's going to be canceled, and the only way we can stop it from being canceled is getting the Muppets involved. Because they're popular, and our show is not.
It's true. Remember?
Which is great.
Remember when they tried to make like an Office-style Muppet sitcom, and it was
Yes.
bad?
Muppets. It would appear that ABC is just kind of they're adding Muppets to whatever they can.
Yes.
Which is great.
Also, Jim
Good.
Henson's son is weird.
Jim Henson?
I forgot what Jim Henson's son's name is. Son of
Oh,
Henson.
yes.
Henson. Son
Ah.
Henson.
You got there. You got there.
God damn it. Will I finish this chapter? Let's find out.
Circle.
Did I give myself a high five? Maybe. Maybe I gave myself a high five for that joke.
I killed an ancient majestic plants.
Yeah. Of course you did. What else would you do? Alright. New strategy.
Player ran one direction, so I must run the other. Oh, good. You found an artifact from the body of a high elf. Great. Let's sell it. A dwarf. That's murdered the Knicks? No shit. The Knicks are bad. Oh, the Knicks, for a brief moment, I think yesterday, were true neutral. They had a 0-point differential. They scored exactly as many points as they had given up. They were 6-6. Plus minus was exactly 0. It was true neutrality. Perfect. Balanced in every way. Now they've lost more games. A door, but it has no seam. Cannot open that. Open the chest, yep. Open the chest. I got a collectible. It's a horn of blood mead.
I love blood mead.
My maximum rage has been increased. Just got angrier.
How many resets do you till you cave and start save scumming individual turns. I got very close last couple chapters of this game. I'll say that much.
I don't know how I feel about the dwarf getting comic relief bits.
Dwarf thing. Well, I hear they also play a major part in the sequel, so.
Okay, yep, great. I mean, they're not yes.
Hi, Dory. Yeah.
I killed an ancient, and the dwarf is pleased. He gave me experience. But now I can buy better items. Items, believe it or not, the items have a higher number than the other items.
Oh.
So I should sell them. I should buy them if I can.
I've never heard of this before.
I'm getting more resources than previously as well. Getting more money than before, and that's allowing me to afford the better items.
Interesting. I
think it's gonna go places.
I love subsystems in video games that are like, hey, you like collecting resources so you can buy more things. And I say yes.
I can give the boy 3 different outfits. One of them makes him recharge his bow faster, one increases his melee damage, and one makes him get up faster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna decrease his bow recharge time.
See, that's it's like you've made a character build.
Yep. Now I need to go to this.
Sort of.
There's so much stuff. There's too many things.
Too many
exclamation
subsystems.
points. Everything's got exclamation points. Like, hey, you unlocked a new item. And I'm like, yeah, game, I know. I just bought it. Oh, cool. I've got more abilities I can unlock. And skills, they're better than the other ones. Oh, boy. I don't want to purchase from you. Or... I'm glad there are 2 dwarves. The one wasn't, he was blue and that was cool. He didn't quip as much. So, what is the rocks, paper, scissors of Fire Emblem?
Swords beat axes, axes beat lances, lances beat swords. And, some games have emphasized that more than others. And I think 3 Houses didn't even have the weapon triangle in it, technically.
Really?
So it depends.
I'm headshotting these dark elves to death. Just like in Thor, the Dark World.
Yeah, so, Relkin, as far as I can tell, the reason there are 2 different versions of the patch is because the game is hard-coded to only have 2 difficulties. And so that's why,
Probably gonna kill these dark elves and then call it.
it's basically, the game was balanced around hard or maniac mode, but it sounds like you can still play it on normal.
Maniac mode?
Maniac. How else would you name a high difficulty mode in a video game?
Sicko mode?
No, sicko mode is what happens when you, get the points in.
I guess sicko mode is problematic now because of Travis Scott
Oh, cool.
doing very bad.
What, you're saying that, like, willful negligence leading to the death of literally literal dozens of people?
Including children? Yeah.
Including
that's probably-
children is gross, is bad.
It's my stance. I don't care who knows it.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Song's still really good.
He had a McDonald's meal.
He had a Reese's, I think it was him who had a Reese's peanut butter cereal, Reese's cereal cover.
Tie-in. That
Guy ran up to me. Did not expect me to
the coveted
throw an axe in
Travis
his face.
Scott cereal endorsement.
Limited edition box. I did consider holding on to it.
Oh, I mean, Gino, I love terrible, dumb novelty cereal.
Hmm.
Like, when I see a cereal that looks like shit, I say, oh, maybe I should try this. This Dunkin' Donuts cappuccino flavor cereal.
I am so mad that that cereal is not available anymore. I loved that cereal. It was a household staple. Dunkin' Donuts caramel macchiato cereal. I ironically loved that stuff. It was so bad for you.
It's fine. Everything's bad for you. Except, like, lentils. And
I
soup.
think we can still get a hold of onion checks. Onion checks.
I don't think so.
World isn't beautiful enough for green onion checks to be
No.
widely available.
No. What? Green onion checks?
Yes.
Is this like when I discovered spicy gushers?
What?
Oh, by the
Spicy
way,
gushers.
they're exactly what you think they are. They were
Are they-
sweet and spicy gushers.
Are they branded? Sure, they're gushers though. They're not like
Yeah, no, they are.
Off-brand?
It was literally a gushers, a sub gush.
EP says what part of the East Coast actually says donkeys. It's Boston, and
Boston.
the Boston area.
I got my donkeys. I'm voting for Joe Biden, but I supported Bernie Sanders. But it's a team sport. I'm sorry. That video plays on loop in my brain. Is the world's most Boston woman voting during the 2020 election, standing outside of, I think, whatever the baseball stadium is in Boston or wherever they were voting.
Fenway Park.
Fenway Park.
Fenway Park. Do you know anything about baseball stadiums? How they
I know
work?
that people are fucking weird about baseball stadiums.
They are fucking weird about it.
listen, they bury jerseys underneath the foundations, and they're like, ah, 'tis our most cursed item. And then you're like, shut the fuck up, baseball.
Well, that's not what I meant. Like, did you know that there's no regulation size?
Oh
to
yeah, that's
a
the
baseball
fun.
stadium?
Yeah, that seems fun. I just like
Beyond-
that. It's just like, yeah, I don't know, the field in this one is bigger for no reason.
This one, we decided that the outfield should be like 100 feet when it's usually 300.
Yeah, why not? It's not like such
Fucked
things would influence the course of a game.
It is amazing to me that still at this stage of baseball, you can just be like, yeah, this stadium's just got a cement. It has a brick wall at the back with no padding.
Yeah.
It's quaint.
But yeah, that's what, you don't like America's pastime? You don't like freedom, Gino? You don't like paying $8 for a thing of roasted peanuts?
It's how I get taken out to the ball game.
I have literally only been to one professional baseball game in my entire life.
It's fine. I like professional baseball. In theory, baseball used to be my main sport.
And then you're like, if only I was taller, then I could be a baller.
It's impossible to play baseball. Pick up. Can't just say
you
meet
don't
a
just
few
go
friends.
down to the sand lot with the boys?
Oh, you need too many friends to go down to the sand lot with the boys.
Well, that sounds like a you problem to me.
It is. It's a shame I could not get 11 like-minded friends to play
Yeah.
baseball with me.
I mean, I could do that.
No, it actually isn't 11. It's 20. It's 11 per team, so each with specific skills.
Yeah.
This man can pitch. This man can catch. Oh, also, all of you need to have specialized equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
This
couldn't,
man throws... Yeah. Listen, you don't play games of pickup lacrosse with your, your fellow socialites? You're between
lacrosse so much.
studying for the SAT and cram school or whatever you East Coast elites do.
I hate lacrosse so much. Never played lacrosse. Outside of like we had to do in school, so
I
that
think-
we knew what all the sports were.
I think lacrosse being a sport a bunch of uppity white people stole from Native Americans is very funny.
Look, it's the sport that you go into if you want a scholarship, but you're not good enough at football.
Yeah. And who am I to take that away from them? These upper crust rich kids who have never suffered any hardship or difficulty in their lives. And then they get
Yeah,
addicted to pain pills.
I played basketball against a professional lacrosse player once.
Yeah. How'd that go?
He was very good at basketball too. Turned out he probably.
It's like,
I mean, he wasn't,
yes. When we went to my father's third home in the Hamptons, I did learn several basketball.
I think he could dunk, but he chose not to.
I could dunk, but I choose not to for the benefit of the plebeians.
ZP says he likes watching baseball in person. The tickets are cheap and the food is the right kind of shitty stadium food.
Oh, okay.
It's true. Do enjoy baseball, the variety of foods that are deemed reasonable for baseball.
Oh yeah. Like, baseball stadium food is a special brand of weird and fucked, and I respect that.
You ever eaten Cracker Jacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I
wasn't
300
sure.
years old? Yes.
Oh boy. Kratos covered someone's mouth while his son stabbed him in the head. Messed up.
I mean, that's father-son bonding right there.
I just wasn't sure Cracker Jacks were like a thing that only baseball people eat, because can't buy that shit at a supermarket. No one would want it. Cracker Jacks used to get away with their little prizes.
I believe now they have, like, web integration.
You do. It sucks.
I'm sure it does.
You can totally buy Cracker Jacks in stores? No. Alfs are bug people. Not like. Sports did you entertain? Play? Did you
Zero.
ever-
You need to understand, I was the kid whose parents forced him to do, like, Pee-wee sports.
Hmm.
And I vigorously resisted all attempts to make me do sport.
See. Okay, so you did not even have a like Pee-wee sports like.
I did Taekwondo, but we discussed that.
Yes. But you were not a shortstop.
No.
Pee-wee baseball.
What? Disgusting.
Kratos is so good at killing these dark elves. But keep shooting. I'm gonna go all mad.
I'm gonna go goblin mode, kid. That's what he says.
Kratos is like, there are so many of them. Just fucking shoot them. Let you go one hit kill, and also these enemies do like no damage. That's cool. That's fun. Remember pink popcorn, the one that came in bricks? No, I don't.
No. What is that? Is this
You had
the
cotton
new...
candy?
Do I like cotton candy?
You had, because I've only ever had cotton candy at sporting events, generally speaking, or county fairs.
You didn't have, like, a cotton candy machine at, like, a weird school fair?
Yeah, but I rope that in with county fairs. It's just a county fair, but at your school.
I mean, cotton candy is kind of bad, but it's novel, which is, of course, the highest virtue one can aspire towards.
No, unlike M&M's, it melts in your mouth and in your hands. Oh, pink popcorn is literally just a California Bay thing, says ZP.
Of course it is. It's slang for heroin.
Kratos is giving his axe to boy. I forget, did boy ever grow far enough to reach girl in Nobi Nobi Boy?
Yes, multiple times.
Okay.
I think they got girl to Pluto, you know what I'm saying?
And Kratos is in the Bifrost.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to restart again. Unless Rutger dodges all of these hits. He didn't.
Kratos is hearing the things that his son said about him.
And he's like, I am a bad father.
Basically. Dad doesn't love me, and he never will. Shit. For bad father, two different ways. Saying I wish Dad was dead. Not Mom. I just wish Dad was better. No, he can be.
Nope, he can't.
Kratos ate a magic mushroom and now he's on a journey.
Is that journey fatherhood?
Yep. Oh boy. We did a time skip. Kinda. Kratos' son killed so many people. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight.
You're gonna call it here for fatherhood?
We learned about Kratos being a bad dad and how his son wishes he was a better dad. He will become that dad someday. Will he? Find out next time on more of this. Bye, y'all.
Have a good
Okay, my
one,
stream has
Gino.
stopped. Stream has stopped. Enjoy your rocks, paper, scissors.
I love rock, paper, scissors.
And making the characters kiss so that they can have kids that are stronger than them.
That's what I do.
See you next time.
See
We
ya.
should also talk about what to do for Extra Life, because I'm probably
I'm doing
gonna do
Extra
something
Life on
Sunday.
Friday. CP and I are playing Aliens Colonial Marines. We're gonna have a bad time.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing Sunday. and would like to use some of the fancy trickery we've figured out
Okay.
as a segment.
That sounds like an idea.
Excellent. All right, talk to you later.
See
Peace.
ya.
Now that he left, I can be inside your ear hole.
Yeah. How does that make you feel? Whole.
I like being inside you, because you're going to be inside me like an alien and burst through my chest.
Uh-huh. I'm nodding.
You're going to violate my insides.
Is this like when Jess had to explain to Dan what the geeker metaphors are
Oh yeah,
in Alien?
Alien tongues are penises.
Yeah.
They're penises in the Giger. I knew that because I like H.R. Geiger, and all of his stuff looks like penises, and the tongues used to actually be penises. And I also listened to an interview with him where he's explaining how he always felt like the most horrifying thing to happen to a human is violation.
Yeah.
So his
Yeah, I wouldn't get that from any of his art. That's sarcasm. Because that's the thing that his art does.
Yeah. But anyways, you're gonna torture me with a bad time on my day off. The day that I
Yeah, Veterans Day. For
have-
all the veterans of the bad game wars.
I'm free from work obligations, and I'm gonna be playing
ACM, yeah.
on a room. And I think we all agreed not to modify the game to make
Yeah.
it better.
So, ZP, do you think I'll finish this map?
You're gonna finish it.
Because this is hard. Yeah, but I was going with you. Having fun, thinking about your inevitable demise.
Sure.
Thinking, oh, gee golly, I'm very excited.
I'm a Twitter user. I think about this every day, every hour now.
Have you ever considered that Twitter is fucking stupid and not worth your time?
Have you ever thought that sometimes social media can be used as a tool for escapism and personal enjoyment? And
Yeah, that's why I use Discord servers instead of
following,
the morass.
following Discords kind of sucks. The death of the forum. I'm nostalgic, obvious. I'm biased about this, but like the death of the forum in favor of like all of these deplatformed off-site things kind of sucks.
You're not wrong, but on the other hand, you're wrong.
Like, go ahead and Google these days, like, oh, what are the strategies for playing a character in a fighting game? And it's just a referral link to a Discord, and then you have to wade through, like, weeks of comments about what's A tier, what's S tier, and then you get the community Discord that actually wants to help you. It's awful. I hate it. Terrible. We're all gonna die.
Okay.
The death of the universe is... when's it happening? Sign me the fuck up.
Okay.
Why is Roy all the way back there?
Because I needed to talk to Kath.
Oh, you're recruiting people? Okay. Fair enough.
Because you gotta talk to her 3 times, you see.
That's right. I remember this part of the game.
And in the base game, she's kind of shit, but in this, she already starts pre-promoted with great stats. Look at these fucking stats!
Wow, what the fuck? This is baby mode.
Nah, it's 'cause everyone has higher stats because everyone hits harder.
This is fucking baby mode. I like how you and Relkin counter-programmed.
Oh yeah, no, I did this entirely because he decided he dared to defy me.
Have you lost fewer characters than him?
Yeah, because I reset. Also, once again, this is not directly comparable. This is not a directly comparable experience.
Uh-huh. Yours is more hardcore.
It's balanced differently.
Why don't you kill that horsey? With another horsey. Oh, it's a rescue? Oh, right. I remember this stuff. It's all coming back to me.
I'm proud of you. I'm glad for you.
This game's good.
No, it isn't.
It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, watching Relkin play it and being reminded, like, oh, right, this game throws some bullshit at you.
Yeah, I love it for that reason, though.
I love reinforcements that move on the turn they spawn. That's fair. That's fun, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, what Project Ember does is it kind of makes everyone hit way harder. So it's a little closer to like a new mystery of the Emblem, which is the Fire Emblem where everyone hits real hard.
Right.
So it's way more about getting enemies on the player phase instead of waiting for them to come to you. And this game in particular, just the hit rates are infamously bad.
Yeah, and also I always have felt like the item management between battles just sucks. And also, like, the whole support system is super underdeveloped and restrictive to a fault.
The part where you can only have 5 supports total.
Yep.
Well, what if I told you in Project Ember you can grind supports a lot faster? Like, every single support grows significantly faster.
That sounds like a significantly better time. Also, watching Relkin reminded me that Roy sucks.
Oh yeah, Roy is bad. He is one of the worst Fire Emblem lords. In terms of just, like, basic utility.
Which makes it all the more weird that, like, Intelligent Systems, like, modus operandi for this game was that we wanted to make Thracia, but easier.
Oh yeah, no, they
delivered on that.
It is, and also it's kind of a throwback to the original, the one with Marth.
Yeah. I'll be real with you, I don't actually want to play Thracia 776.
You don't?
I don't actually. We have genealogy on the list. Like, When we played Genealogy, I think I'm gonna have like an existential crisis where I realize, oh wait, I'm nostalgic for bullshit.
You're nostalgic for a game whose main selling point is cruelty.
I don't even necessarily I believe that. I think that when you compare what was available at the time to what Genealogy and Thracia accomplished, they were very novel, very compelling experiences. It's just, you gotta be real careful. I mean, literally, there are times in Thracia where it's like, I'm just gonna take 2 steps because I know I'm gonna fucking die if I take any more than this.
Don't you like, what, you don't like it when they're just, invisible teleport traps
Right, that shit.
that require you to use a rescue staff or something?
Yep. There's just something about the storytelling of Thracia that I think is just... The Id Massacre, for example.
That happens in Genealogy.
Oh, wait. Right. That's Genealogy. Oh, now I remember.
Thracia is the fallout from that.
Right, and it just takes place after it, right?
Because, you see, Leif is the son of Quan and Ethlin.
Speaking of Leaf, remember to check out Bowl of Lentils' video on Leaf.
If you want to learn about one of the most important...
Video game developers you probably have never heard of.
If you're American. If you're not Japanese, at least. So, here's the fun thing in this. In order to make archers not shit...
Uh-huh. Which is a major problem in this game.
Which is a major problem in most Fire Emblem games that aren't, like, Radiant Dawn. They gave all bows 2 to 3 range.
Ah.
Which makes dealing with that shit way scarier.
Ah. That sounds really good. Holy shit. What?
Yeah, it's fucked.
But I guess it goes both ways, so the enemy archers are now a bigger threat, right?
Yes, you know, because enemy archers are usually a joke unless you're a Pegasus Knight. But now it's like, oh, cool.
You know who has really good Pegasus Knights?
Not Thracia.
Let's talk about Leon Leoncoeur.
No, who?
Let's talk about...
Who?
Let's talk about Pegasus Knights. You
No.
can go over the walls and not even worry about Siege Attacker.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
sorry.
they have Siege Attacker on them.
I can't hear you over the sound of me not giving a shit. For the lady. You over here playing Leon Leoncoeur.
I can't even
Luin
lie.
Leon. You also, it's not Leon Leoncoeur, you jackass. It's Luan Leoncoeur.
Leon Leoncoeur.
Luan.
I also cannot lie anymore. Like, it's... Playing Britonia is fucking dire right now.
Hey.
It's fucking dire.
They made...
Rapunzel's start is actually really cool, though.
They made Alberic fun.
Not shitty. Yes. They made his buffs actually fun and cool.
He gets more income from ports, so you're incentivized to basically conquer Lustria from the coast.
But other than that, like, God, like their whole benefit of not having supply lines now doesn't really seem that special.
Yeah.
Also, like, they desperately just feel they're starting to feel like one of the early factions they added to Warhammer 2.
You're saying perhaps that they are in a similar state to Norska?
Oh, Norska's completely fucked.
Norska is better. Once again, Norska actually can have an economy now. They don't have to just sack.
It's more of... Bretonia at least has more than 2 starts. And most of their starts are actually far more interesting. And their starts are far more interesting than Throg.
Throg starts across from the Chaos Wastes. His start is way more interesting.
No, it's
You
not.
jackanape.
Invading Lustria is actually a lot of fun. And then if you're Rapance, you have to deal with a bunch of mummies.
Yeah.
And then, like, lizards, even, later. And then now that everybody cares about the mummies, you're gonna get, like, vampire counts trying to steal, like, relics and shit. And so now it's just like, ah, fuck. Shit's dire. I'm still kind of amazed that they, didn't just replace Order Tide with something, like anything.
That seems like, hey, it's in... They have said, hey, some stuffs is gonna be weird. Some stuffs is gonna be weird. It's me,
Yeah, but...
Mr. Creative Assembly. I'm gonna creatively assemble your face if you don't...
I was just under the impression that, like, they would have something for, like, a crusade mechanic.
I bet there will be some sort of, let's say, endgame scenario involving the
like,
Empire or Bretonia.
Yeah. Give the Order anything, right? Like,
because right now, surprisingly playing as Karl Franz is hard because Festus.
The entire Elector count system is fucked.
Because it doesn't interact with any of the other systems in the game.
It's just completely, totally fucked. And also,
God damn it.
It is so easy for... Oh, wow, you lost Chad. You gonna reset? Yeah, he is. Anyways, it's so easy to lose an Elector count within 10 turns, right?
Yeah.
Because you've got...
You got Vlad.
You got Vlad. You've got Manfred. You've got all of the major Chaos factions. You've got Beastmen not sucking shit anymore. And you got Greenskins and stuff, right?
Like, even Nagarond is a pretty spicy place now.
You even have dwarves, which if you fuck up your diplomacy, will turn on you at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
Like, the Empire just, like, if you're gonna have this whole Holy Roman Empire mechanic, like...
You gotta at least integrate it a little better with the game's diplomacy systems.
Yeah.
Especially with, like, vassalization and shit.
I still am kind of amazed that the diplomacy system in Warhammer 3 is only a marginal improvement over Warhammer 2, because I felt like the diplomacy system in Three Kingdoms was good.
I think it's because they want it to go for other things. I think that's...
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a giant black screen.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Oh, are you closing?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. But anyways, they've got things to do. They've got,
Yeah, it's fine.
They're gonna do things, right? Like, I wouldn't say that I've completely turned from anemic to positive about Warhammer 3. But I think it's definitely improved.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's the game I wanted it to be at launch. And you know, there's room for improvement, but it definitely seems like now that the DLC team is in charge, things are probably gonna be better. They're taking their time. Don't mind the part where it hangs slightly. That's the game working as intended. Hey Chris, did you know that video game, a AAA video game released at a specific point might have some jank around it?
We've lost the lead. Kill confirmed.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is gonna be real good.
Confirm that one.
Y'all like that Call of Duty?
Changing mags.
So you see, skill-based matchmaking
Blooded online.
Like
means
the
that
StarCraft 2.
yeah, StarCraft 2. Also, here's the fun thing about Kill Confirmed.
UAV overhead.
Is Kill Confirmed is team deathmatch, but you have to pick up their tags to score, which no one ever does anything with, because the people who play Call of Duty are all jackasses who are too busy hunting for kill
Hostile UAV
streaks.
in the area. Notch 1.
Hold on, let's see how I died.
Hostiles launched an SAE.
Like that.
Throwing shot stick.
Black.
Switching mags. Throwing stick.
I stuck someone with Semtex. Mission accomplished.
Confirmed. Tag secure. Kill confirmed. Reloading. Semtex out. Friendly UAV on station. Ghost online. EKIA confirmed. Changing mag. Our UAV is orbiting the area. The enemy's gaining ground. Push them back. Throwing sticky. Tag secure, kill confirmed. Reloading. We've taken the lead.
But yeah. Y'all like that Call of Duty?
Activating EMP. The enemy's taken the lead.
We all having fun here.
Drop their sniper.
I mean, I'm sorry I'm not saying as many slurs as one would expect from a Call of Duty player, but
Back.
EKIA
you're back?
confirmed.
Oh, good.
The lead is ours.
So is this game good?
The left trigger, right trigger action is the best Call of Duty has been in quite some time. I think some of the maps in this game suck shit. in like in a way that like people give Treyarch shit for making all of their maps like quote unquote 3 lanes or whatever.
Not one.
But the difference is Infinity Ward maps are just big stupid kill boxes.
Confirmed.
Which just leads to
Counter UAV is active.
being shot from every angle, always, forever.
See, and I feel like
Kill confirmed.
the death or downfall of Battlefield is such a bummer because I feel as if that
Well,
was
I have
always
great
kind of
news.
fun in Battlefield.
There is in fact a bad Battlefield mode in this game.
Oh, cool.
If you want to play Call of Duty with all of the pacing one would expect of a Call of Duty match, but with like 60 characters.
Hostile care package in the area. Enemy UAV active.
Throwing shock stick.
So like an even weirder version of Warzone.
Loading.
Nah, because Warzone's a battle royale. Although Warzone 2 is coming, I believe, soon. And as part of that, they're also including a mode that is basically Diet Tarkov for babies.
Confirmed.
It's called the DMZ,
Enemy UAV
because...
overhead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so... This is one of those things that I feel like has been slowly creeping up on video game in recent years, let's say, is the concept of the looter scooter extract your pooter.
Target sighted.
What are you doing with my pooter?
I'm just saying Escape from Tarkov is very influential.
Mission complete.
Yes.
Solid work.
And it's interesting to see other games try and take the idea of it's PvPvE, and you don't necessarily need to win, you just need to get out alive. Because there's like that fantasy version coming out soon. That like there's a fantasy Tarkov game that is in like alpha testing. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that there isn't like a Call of Duty competitor now that Battlefield 2042 like melted.
It's such a bummer, right?
Because this game's all right. I just don't think.
Team deathmatch.
And then also Halo kind of shit the bed.
It sounds like Halo is closer to where people want it.
But it's still far enough for it to be annoying.
Yeah. Because the thing about Halo is I think the basic movement and shooting in that game is great, and it's everything else that's the problem.
We've taken the lead.
Like the part where they only put out like 3 maps in a multiplayer game as a service over the course of a year.
Right.
And that's one of those things where if I'm gonna play a shooty shoot game for fucking, you know, 30, let's say upwards of 30 hours, then I'm gonna want there to be a lot of them.
I'm just trying to think of like how the field for this has been officially. I mean, we don't have Unreal Tournament. We don't have any Doom shooters. We don't have Tribes.
Yeah.
We don't have. I still can kind of hold out hope for Battlefield. Halo,
Friendly UAV
you're
online.
right, might get
Hostile
there,
UAV
but
in the area.
God damn it.
the market for these first-person shooter, especially multiplayer games, are
It's weird.
unless you want to
'cause-
throw in unless you want to throw in things like Destiny, which I kind of don't.
We've lost the lead.
Destiny is an MMORPG. It might as well be.
Coward.
Septic's out.
It's, you know, it's also like there's still the audience of people who literally just play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And will always literally play Call of Duty and just complain about it endlessly.
Well, I mean, I feel like
Hostile sentry
the
is
Battlefield
active.
community has been doing that since Battlefield 2.
Yeah. But at least they're, like, allowed to get mad about it in the sense that, like, Battlefield
yeah.
used to be, like, this PC franchise.
Yeah, Strike at Karkon was like a fucking big deal, man. But anyways, I just realized another multiplayer competitor that just completely died, which was Tom Clancy.
Oh, we should
game.
go into the other voice channel. Relkin's trying to get in.
Fucking, oops, we should, okay. Remember Tom Clancy multiplayer?
Which one?
6 and Vegas and...
Yeah, Rainbow Six Vegas, the last pre-Call of Duty shooter.
Friendly UAV on station.
Remember, like, Battlefield 2's, like, commander mode stuff?
Hey. You all like that Call of Duty?
Not really. How is it?
The left trigger, right trigger, lizard brain shit is...
Everything I have seen of the story for this game...
Oh, the campaign seems like it's a combination of like weird rehashes of, hey, remember that thing from Modern Warfare 2 parentheses 2009 close parentheses?
But the way they go about it is very funny to me.
And it's just like, hey, y'all like war crimes?
Oh boy, do I. Let me tell you about a game called Front Mission 3.
Yeah.
Tell you about
Entire
a game
mechanic around committing war crimes.
Tactics Ogre Reborn coming out
So
November
which one of us
11th.
is screaming hatred.
If you want a video game where the choice that determines which route you pick is,
We've taken the
would
lead.
you like to murder a building full of
You're
civilians?
halfway to mission complete. Stay sharp.
DDoS active.
God damn it, why won't you just kill all these civilians?
Why won't you kill this
I'm gonna go
building
evil
full
now.
of civilians? Follow orders. That's the law route.
Go blah rather than neutral. The neutral ending is just so incredibly depressing.
Remember all the times you, like, commit war crimes in, like, Kingdom Hearts to, like, all of those foot soldiers and, like...
Heartless
No, they're
don't
not
have
war
hearts.
crimes, they're funny crimes.
Comedy crimes.
Like funny animals.
Yeah.
Close.
Have either of you played Illusion of Gaia?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. You have to buy and sell slaves in that game.
Yeah.
Cool. You can buy and sell slaves in Expeditions Rome, because you're still Romans.
Friendly
Swapping
UAV
mags.
online.
See, this is fun, because this is a SMG conversion of the M4.
Throwing shock stick.
And it's got the top-loading magazine like a P90. Just nod your head and say, "Wow, that's crazy." Blah. I hate that I know things about guns because of Call of Duty.
Changing mags. Covering your six. Semtex out.
Enemy in the area.
Activating EMP. Reloading.
I'm sorry I zoned out there for a minute there.
Yeah. So you hold the left trigger to aim down sights, and then you press the right trigger to shoot, and you just go blah 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 blah.
I went to the Reddit thread called "Games Where I Can Commit War Crimes," and it's like it's a bunch of 4X
Kirby.
games. Where it's like it's like Total War, Warhammer 2. If you play as the Dark Elves, you can run slave markets, which is a good pick. I forgot about that part in Tyranny, where you can actually commit a lot of war crimes.
No, hold up. I haven't beaten that yet.
Crusader Kings.
Going sticky.
Some people mentioning Spec Ops: The Line. And then this guy down here. My two favorite examples of committing war crimes: Spec Ops: The Line and Suck My Dick or Die.
Threats in the area.
Yeah, the two video games.
Requesting recon flyover.
Throwing a sniper.
You know, weirdly enough, that game is banned on Twitch, so I don't think I can play it. And yes, it is explicitly one of the games banned on Twitch.
Someone mentioned Kenshi. That's a good pick.
Anyway, look at my KDR, nerds. Look at it and weep, or whatever.
Did you play Kenshi, Brayden?
I own it. Kenshi is neat. It scares me to death. But let me show you the fake Battlefield mode.
I know that uses like a special game engine, like forget what it's called, but basically uses the same engine as Torchlight.
Kenshi is, hey dog, I heard you like systems. The video game.
I just look at all of the, I'm a Path of Exile pervert, and it's like, yes.
Yes, it's ha ha ha, yes, ha 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 ha, yes.
My favorite war crime is in Front Mission 3, where you can eject people from their mechs, and then you can shoot them when they're on the ground and incapable of really harming you.
That's cool.
Echo secure.
I mean, that's not cool. War crimes are not okay.
Except
Speaking
if
of
you're the
war
good guys.
crimes, apparently that new Sonic game is, maybe not great,
Throwing Semtex.
but it sounds like it's interesting.
Throwing shock
The
stick.
fact that it's not a complete shit show is kind of an accomplishment.
We are taking Alpha.
Loading.
We are taking Delta.
That game made the cut, or it pulled it off.
Yeah, it
Alien
sounds like the
Wonderland,
Sonic
not so
perverts
much.
are into it. And I'm happy for them.
Delta secure.
Sincerely.
UAV
Open world
starting.
Sonic sounds like an okay idea.
We have the lead.
Reloading. Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Pass the mag.
So, 3 out of the 4 people that are going to be playing Alien Colonial Marines on Friday are here.
Yeah.
Standing by.
Gentlemen, how have you
Reach out ready
prepared
for
mentally and
tasking.
physically your body for 5 to 7 hours of Alien Colonial
I'm
Marines?
I haven't. Are we gonna beat the entire game?
No. Yes, probably. Yes.
I mean, we
Requesting
might.
crosshair. Target.
How long is it?
Solid copy. Phoenix
Uh,
5
7 hours.
Scanning for hostiles.
We can beat that.
Target marked. Request fire mission.
Anyway,
Barrel takes a flight of 3. Inbound
I
for
guess
SAE.
I guess I came to the match right as we won.
Do we actually?
No, it's not
For the for whoever we're doing charity for.
Extra Life. Yeah.
Mission is complete. Good work.
Yeah, no,
So, yeah.
it's for the children. Like, okay, here's one of my ideas, and let me hit you with this. What if we each had an individualized stretch goal or donation goal?
I don't have any ideas.
And my threat would be instead of doing what I usually do with these sorts of donation incentives, where it's like, I'll play a terrible video game. It'll be, I will play a beloved, well-liked video game that I haven't played. Instead
All right, 50 hours of Trails in the Sky. Let's go.
What's this coward shit of playing good games? Fuck that.
No, you see,
I'll play
that's
Riven
the whole
blindfolded.
point. That's the whole point.
I'll play Riven blindfolded.
The whole point is that I would be playing a game that is beloved and liked instead of my usual fare. Instead of playing something terrible and shitty, it would instead be, what if I played, I don't know,
A game that didn't make you unhappy?
A game that won't make me unhappy, but will make me unhappy because it's not what I usually play.
I don't know how to please you, Brayden.
It's like, oh, what if you played Psychonauts?
Are you irony poisoned? Like you become so ironic you don't know when to stop.
Little bit. Like, just to bring it back to Sonic for a second. It is literally the case that I see that game and I see the incredibly mixed reception it's getting, and I say, oh, this intrigues me. Whereas, like, God of War having, like, a fucking 95 or whatever on Metacritic is just like, oh, pish posh, I say, good fellow. They brought their transport helo too close. So a lot of ground war matches I've found in my experience are very much just like people fucking hiding on roofs and shooting you. And sometimes people just don't shoot down the helicopter. And then it turns out, hey, this helicopter, it keeps on spawning people on top of us. I hate. Anyway, I'm having fun just hanging out in this tank turret. Shooting guys.
Good for you, Brayden.
Yeah, how was playing Chaos Gate without me?
I
Did you feel free?
I did the big mission that precedes expanding the map.
Oh yeah. The storm
went very
mission on the Eldari craft world or whatever.
All of my characters are overleveled because I kept getting like experience boosts.
So how did it
I
feel?
came out of that with level 7 characters.
Wow.
What was it
Did
like
you-
for both of you?
Did
to
you kill
cheat
the
on
Demon
each other?
Prince?
You both
No, I got
cheated
down to
on
half
each
though.
Enemy UAV active.
Yeah, he made this joke too, and it was just like, I don't know what.
Apparently someone made a Stardew Valley clone, and it features you playing as a MILF
Uh-huh.
who's lost her husband and hooking up with all of the other guys in the village.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it called? So I cannot play it.
Village
UAV
Rhapsody.
ready to deploy.
Okay. Like, wait, is this okay? How? I'm going to hate asking this question.
These games have been on Steam for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Is it what I think it is?
Do I have to download a patch?
No, it has sexual content and nudity tags by default.
Okay.
Great. Good for
Okay,
it.
so it doesn't show up in my Steam. It won't show up in my Steam feed.
I'm gonna read one of these user reviews.
Before you read that, can I just tell you the name, if I can remember it, the name of a game that was on the recent Steam sale page?
Securing objective Alpha.
No, I can't rember. I need to look it up later.
Elf Sex Farm.
I looked up the description to it, and it was a game about you being cuckolded by a vampire living in your garage. It was called Vamp Garage.
All right, I have to read this review. This is the top review for this game. Basically, this is a simplified Stardew Valley, but during my playthrough, instead of making friends and restoring the community center, I got to screw my neighbor's daughter on the grave of her boyfriend, then his second daughter, and then his wife. And that's not even remotely close to the sickest thing that I even did in this game.
Wow. Ringing endorsement.
Enemy UAV active.
Sex games have
Okay,
One
but
way.
okay. Here's my proposal.
Securing Echo.
Here's my way. I'm gonna like break into the pornography game market. I'm gonna hire people who can draw.
Delta secure.
Oh, yeah, shit. Fuck.
What if a Steam game? What if a porn game on Steam, but the art wasn't the worst thing you've ever seen in your life?
I mean, those things definitely exist.
Oh, I know they do, but I'm just saying in general.
I have some Patreons.
Like, listen, man. I get that maybe, like, let's say, realistic depictions of human anatomy are not your goal.
Enemy took Bravo.
Yeah.
Oh no, they want the biggest penises.
And like, hey, man.
Objective Alpha.
Depends on the game. Depends on the game.
Anyways,
but I'm just saying, like, you could learn how to draw lines better. You could learn how to draw people better without just being like starting at big saggy tits and going from there. I'm saying we as a society.
Brain, we live in a society.
You have to recognize the fact that the reason why the art is bad is because everyone's using Game Maker or RPG Maker.
Enemy securing
And that
Echo.
limits what you're able to do artistically.
No, it doesn't. You can put in as good a JPEG as is required. Damn it. Also, once again, I need to emphasize, I've never played any of these games. No, I'm being serious.
Labyrinth would like to.
Omega Labyrinth Life is not a porn game. It is rated M for mature. It is sold on the Nintendo Switch store.
Keep saying that whenever we bring this topic up, and it's.
I was allowed to stream it on Twitch.
Securing objective Charlie.
There are a lot of things you can stream on Twitch that are of questionable quality.
Yeah, but that means it's not porn by the dictates of Lord Bezos.
Oh my god!
Enemy UAV active.
Enemy taking Echo.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you?
What did you do?
I'm sorry. I'm going through Fanatical's I'm going through Fanatical's games that are under $5, and I found something.
Yeah.
I found a thing.
Yeah.
For $4.39, I could buy the
$5 about Aliens Colonial.
No. I could by the Steam version of Disney Presents Alice in Wonderland, the video game adaptation of the movie.
Oh. Yeah, you could. You sure could play that on stream.
Listen, I thought licensed movie video games were done with.
Yeah, that's from the 360 era. That's from when.
Man, this looks good.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Disney's
saying we should also be done with it.
That's the conclusion I came to after playing 24.
CTU.
CTU. Federal agent. CTU.
Dungeon Siege 3 is available for $2.84.
Too much? That is too much money.
Oh shit, Indiana.
That game gets good. It just takes too long to get good.
Okay, but here's
Once
the thing.
you actually have a character that has all their abilities, it's like, oh, this is good. Why didn't you start me off with this?
Okay, but here's the thing. That game doesn't have controller support on PC, and it is, in fact, a game built around controller.
I used it with mouse and keyboard, and I never had a problem with it. Like I said, it gets a lot of fun.
You also claim you can't see screen tearing.
I can't, unless I see like side-to-side screenshots.
That is not.
No, there are plenty of people who cannot see it. We look past it, I guess. That's the only explanation I can think of.
Like,
I have 2020.
I'm not gonna deprive you of your opinion. I'm just gonna
That's
say
not an opinion. I don't see it.
Don't deprive him of his blindness.
It's not a blind list.
I don't see race, and I
probably see it. I ignore it.
I don't see race, and I don't see the difference between 1080 and 4K.
I can only see the difference if I see them side by side.
Oh. So, chat, how do we feel about Call of Duty?
We're taking Bravo.
It's Call of Duty.
Oh, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine for $1? Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that.
I'm gonna...
On GOG.
You should play that bad polygonal action
Enemies taking
Indiana
Echo.
game. Emperor's Tomb?
I like
Securing
Infernal
objective
Machine
Bravo.
and Emperor's Tomb are both.
Securing
Emperor's
objective
Tomb was the
Alpha.
game I played when my previous
Enemy UAV
graphics card
overhead.
broke on me.
Recon
So I
drone
saw that
online.
thing break in a lot of really fascinating ways.
We control Alpha. Secure Bravo.
I'm gonna buy this.
Yeah,
Oh,
Infernal Machine is the
We control Bravo.
not Tomb Raider.
Oh, King's Bounty Darkside is available for $3.
I like King's Bounty Darkside. That's probably like the third best one,
Friendly UAV
or
on
maybe the
station.
second best.
The only bad thing about Darkside is it's absolutely
We've lost
horrible
Bravo.
box art. Like one of the absolute worst.
Friendly UAV
Oh,
online.
because it's
box
just
art I've
like,
ever seen.
oh look, it's like Disney, but twisted.
Well, it was just that lady dressed up, yeah, with like
Yeah.
vampire teeth and then bleeding.
Oh, I got sniped.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
UAV in the area.
Enemies taking Alpha.
But yeah, I think most of the only one of those King's Bounty games I would say is like not great is Warriors of the North.
See if there's any sort of online games available.
Nope. You don't
You
need
already
to do
did
that. You don't need to play any of those.
Objective Alpha is compromised.
Enemies deployed a counter. Enemy UAV
Austin
overhead.
Eruption already played all of those games for your sins. And
Why don't they fix the translation?
Enemy UAV active.
We're losing Delta.
I feel like his sacrifice would be in vain if he played any more of those.
The transport helo is down.
Anyway, I blew it up.
Taking Bravo.
Hostile UAV in the area.
What'd you blow up?
I blew up the helicopter. I blew up the
He blew up the
helicopter.
mon. He blew up the moon.
Enemy
I
UAV
blew up.
overhead.
I'm gonna blow up the moon.
Friendly counter UAV is on station.
We're retaking Alpha.
I thought you liked the helicopter. Don't you have a helicopter in Breakpoint?
Yeah. Boy, you weren't there for it, ZP, but the Breakpoint stream last night went some places,
Semtex out.
which is why it is not archived.
Oh. You talked about things that you later regretted?
We
Hostile cruise missile.
we
launched.
got into a discussion about politics and history,
Oh. Fuck.
and
Why would you do that?
and it was
Both,
great because it was Joku and I yelling at each other about things we both agreed on,
UAV ready
while
for
Goblin was just like shooting people in the head nonchalantly.
Well, Relkin, why would you do that?
Friendly UAV online.
Cause yeah. Why would I do that? Because it was election day. That's why that discussion happened.
Enemy securing Echo.
Copy. UAV.
30 seconds left. Enemy securing Alpha.
Hostile counter UAV overhead. Hostile airstrike near your location. Hostile UAV in the area.
Enemies taking Echo.
Enemy
Recontrol
UAV
online.
active.
10 seconds.
Be advised, UAV is exiting
Anyway, I think we won.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
Or maybe we lost. It's Call of Duty. It doesn't actually matter.
Yeah. Did you feel good when you shot that guy by looking down the sight?
Yeah, no, the endorphins hit my brain when it went when it did the little ticks, and then it went bleh, and then it, like, the number went up.
That's good.
And that's why I don't stream Call of Duty. Because it's just me going, brain feel good when I shoot.
Man, I really want to buy Star Ocean: The Divine Force.
You can get it for 20% off on Green Man Gaming if you have any level of, like, quote-unquote XP with them.
Yeah, but even then, it's like, I can't...
You still don't want to... Yeah.
I know this game's going to be $40 in, like, a month or two.
I mean, you can get it for $50.
Brayden, you know this game is going to be on sale in, like...
Listen, do you want to save Tri-Ace or not?
I want to save Tri-Ace, but I want to save Tri-Ace...
But you want to save money?
But you also want to do it in a way that sticks to your brand. People don't seem to like that fifth one. You should play that fifth one.
Yeah, Goblin likes, she likes Star Ocean 6. And I don't know, she's trustworthy enough.
12 minutes is on sale for $20.
That is $25 too much. God, that game is...
I'm glad I didn't play much of it.
I played it through, and I'm glad I did, because it is so inherently misguided in a way that makes, like, in a way that reminds you that, like, artsy-fartsy games, like,
Can be catastrophically
stupid.
In a way that you would expect for Call of Duty to be stupid.
Yes. Like, I boy howdy.
We're taking Alpha.
The choices made.
Securing objective Bravo. Alpha secure.
Reloading.
Enemies taking Charlie.
Alright, I've leveled up the FSS Hurricane to level 15, which means now I need to pick a different gun to level up.
Enemies taking Delta.
We could stay with the game.
The enemy took Charlie.
Like.
No.
It's not a,
I need the numbers
it's not
to
a
go
real
up.
gun name.
No, it isn't, actually. So, for some reason, I bet they didn't want to pay gun manufacturers.
Oh, they did that a while ago.
Yeah, so
Take it back.
they're not using real like the Desert Eagle is not called the
taking
Desert
Charlie.
Eagle.
No,
But it's-
why would you even use it then?
Because it's a big stupid gun that kills people in 2 body shots.
But then it's not a deagle. I gotta have my brands.
I put an extended barrel on it, and that was very funny.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay. Now we're getting to the real Call of Duty fun where you immediately spawn and someone shoots you in the back.
I was gonna say, you mean weapon skins?
Oh yeah, I can show you some dope weapon skins I've unlocked.
How many
Bravo
weed?
is compromised. Take it
How
back.
much weed do you have in there?
Objective
Some.
Echo secure.
A non-zero amount of marijuana.
Switching there.
Securing objective Delta.
See, the difference now is that like you
We're
can.
losing Echo.
I'm not
We
saying
control Delta.
you can buy marijuana now in the United
We're losing
States,
Alpha.
Yeah, I've been able to do it for a while.
numerous states. And I'm just saying, like,
UAV active.
the novelty of, like, oh, I got a sick weed emblem has diminished greatly since 2009. That is my feeling on this matter.
Throwing a stun grenade.
Thank you for your consideration.
So,
The enemy took Echo.
okay.
Cold-blooded activated.
Do you disagree with me?
Enemy UAV
What?
overhead.
I don't, what, no, no? No?
Enemies taking Alpha.
Let's talk about it. When you see someone with a weed emblem,
Securing Delta.
I
Securing
think that
objective
they're
Charlie.
18 years old.
look, I spawned and someone shot me with a sniper rifle. It really is like Battlefield, but shit.
Hostile UAV in the area.
We're losing Alpha.
Back in my day, Battlefield meant something.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah,
The enemy took
in
Alpha.
2003.
I was in middle school in 2003.
Securing Charlie.
And you
Hostile
were
UAV
too
in the
big. You
area.
were hanging out on, you know, the Battle of the Bulge.
I'm like 2 years older than you.
Secure Bravo.
No, that was one of the maps in Battlefield 1942.
No, I didn't play
Karkin,
that.
Siege of Karkin, Siege of Karkin.
Neither did I, because I was not playing PC games in 2002.
Siege of
Hostile
Karkin.
cruise missile incoming. Hostile airstrike.
I
Enemy
was
What'd you
UAV
call me?
playing.
active. Hostile UAV
Probably
in
still
the
playing
area.
PS1 JRPGs, if I'm being honest. Occasionally,
Blah.
Relay Stallion.
Securing objective Bravo. We're taking Echo.
Enemy UAV
I can buy Simon the Sorcerer for $1.
Hostile SAE near your
I mean, do you
position.
want me to actually give you
Yeah.
recommendations for bad things you can play on stream?
Aw, shit. Zork Grand Inquisitor's on sale for $3.
I got sniped by a guy while I was going to shoot a guy sniping other
Mysterious
guys.
Journey.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Changing mag.
Okay. What's the other thing I got? Normality?
I think you should play
Securing
a
objective
game you
Alpha.
like.
Enemy securing Charlie.
But not Zork. Or Mist, or whatever the fuck you kids are into.
I am glad I played that really bad sequence in the swamp, but I think that overall, that FMV Zork game does a real good job of emulating the Zork.
The thing I will give Return to Zork is it is at least, like, entirely aware of how silly it is.
Now, by the time we get to Grand Inquisitor, or even the third one, fuck, what was it called?
Zork Nemesis is the one that is very much trying to be missed.
Yeah. Nemesis: The Forbidden Lands is not a good time.
Securing Echo.
Also rated M for mature
Ghost
because they decided to get super dark. There's like a decapitated head.
Loading!
Oh. Well, as a...
When I think of Zork, I think of...
Yeah, I think of decapitated heads.
Going into a laboratory and seeing brutal, dismembered human body parts.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you might get eaten by a Gru. You talk about the Wizard of Frostbaz. And there's a headless corpse.
Anyways, yeah.
Charlie.
Nemesis is a,
Enemy UAV active.
Blah.
I do like how there is that Zork anthology package, which has Zork 1, 2, 3, Beyond Zork, and
Zork
even
Zero.
Planetfall. Yeah, Zork Zero. It even has Planetfall, all in a single package.
Yeah.
Like, someone making those games work on modern technology. It doesn't sound like it's hard, but you have to put a lot of time and effort into that.
Alpha. We're losing Delta. We've lost.
Yeah. So.
But anyways, yeah.
The enemy
Zork.
took Delta.
I wonder.
Securing objective Charlie. We're taking Bravo. Enemy
I wonder who
securing
owns
Alpha.
all of that info
The
pop
enemy is
shit
gaining ground.
these days.
Push him back.
Activision.
Enemies deployed a counter.
So now
Enemy
Microsoft.
UAV active.
Microsoft Zork.
Enemies taking Alpha. We control Charlie.
We're just gonna sit here in this helicopter and let people
We're
spawn on
losing
me.
Charlie.
I lost this level of Vermintide like 5 times in a row.
Yeah, how is that new,
UAV overhead.
That level is very hard. I've only tried it once. I'm gonna wait a while. Or probably just wait for the weekend. But
or just don't play it on Legend?
UAV ready
no,
to
I play on Legend. It's just
Enemy UAV active.
playing with randos at the moment.
Hostile SAE
It's bad because they made the game free for everybody, and it's just inundated with people who play like garbage. It's nice that there's more people playing, but there was something cool about the very, very tiny pool of very dedicated people.
It was still one of the most played games on Steam.
Well, yeah, I know, but I saw a lot of
But you mean the people playing on Legend, the sickos? Yeah.
I honestly do know like a good like 4 or 5 dozen people I see over and over again.
Enemies
They're
taking Charlie.
actually very, very good. It's a lot of fun.
UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is
Well, listen, if not for the part where the game is literally over 100 gigs, I would reinstall it.
I need to install Aliens Colonial.
Yeah, you do. It's only like 20 gigs.
Sniper's down!
Wait, really?
It's less. I think.
Yeah,
like
it's
14.
a 360 game, my dude.
Could you remind me which
Securing
account
objective
I
Bravo.
have this on? Is it GOG or is it?
It's on Steam.
on the way.
Okay, if I bought the Humble
Enemy
Bundle.
counter UAV
was it
Yes,
Humble
you
Bundle?
have it on Steam. It was on a Humble Bundle.
And I have all that DLC.
Yeah, all that great DLC.
That should be a stretch goal.
There is a
I don't actually
DLC
know what-
campaign.
Why? No,
Yeah.
please don't. Why?
No, that's
would
why
you
I'm
say
saying. Okay, I spawned in the geometry.
that? Why would you say that? Why
I'm just
would you-
saying, if we're gonna have person-specific stretch goals, mine is that if we hit mine, we have to play all the DLC campaigns.
That's not.
I don't know how long they are.
Stun grenade out!
This was your idea.
Yeah. Also, I'm literally stuck in the
taking Bravo.
geometry.
Sonar.
I spawned in this ammo crate. Help. Help me.
Unlike you, Relkin. You didn't get rope-a-doped into playing goddamn fucking Tiny Tina's.
Yeah, well, you didn't play Hunt at the Demon's Forge with me last year, and Joke is, thank goodness, freed from my torment.
I was not going to play that game to begin with.
We're taking Echo.
You shouldn't!
I'm good. The last Borderlands experience I had was the expansion to 2 that led to that game. And
The pre-sequel?
No, her D&D adventure thing in 2.
Oh, right, yes.
Which is actually a pretty damn good time. And that's, I think, probably what my Borderlands memories are going to be.
Okay. Borderlands 3 is fine.
Enemies taking Delta.
Like, I think Tiny Tina is notably worse.
You think it's crazy how another Tales from the Borderlands just seemed to have come and gone?
Yeah. No one gave a shit about it. It's apparently not amazing. It's apparently fine or not. I don't know. I don't know anyone who played more than, like, a little bit of it.
That first game's great.
Yeah. It's not the same writers.
Yeah, not surprising.
Hostiles launched an SAE.
Enemy sniper eliminated.
Ah!
What?
Ah!
Are you impersonating me?
I'm not. No. I hit a guy with my. I'm making Call of Duty noises.
That sounds like you're.
I'm making gamer noises.
Hostile VSOL in the area.
Without making horrific slurs, like the gamers normally do.
Ah, right. It's this.
I have strong feelings on a particular onomatopoeia that has been used. I hate this map.
I'm gonna fucking redeem this code for Aliens Colonial Marines.
Yeah, you will. Fucking coward.
Don't talk to me that way. Don't talk to me that way. You fucking... Oh, yeah, this is only gonna take 2 minutes to download.
Yeah. You want to test it to make sure it works?
We're losing Echo.
I can stop playing this.
No. We'll do this tomorrow. We'll do this tomorrow.
Okay.
Hostile VSOL incoming.
We've taken the lead. Enemy securing Delta.
What time is it now? 9? Yeah, sure, fine. We'll test it tomorrow.
Okay.
Secure Bravo.
8.
Anyway, I've given up.
Look at all these fucking good games we got a part of this package.
Yeah.
Enemies taking
We got
Charlie.
Alien vs. Predator. That's
Our
bad.
UAV is orbiting
AVP
the
2010
area.
is not good.
I've got all of these Star Wars games that I already have.
Friendly UAV
You done for
online.
tonight, RP?
Am I done for tonight? Probably.
Inbound.
Already had full throttle.
We control Bravo.
I lost this level for the 6th time in a row.
We're losing Charlie.
Hostile UAV
That's
in
just
the area.
yeah. Well, it's fine. Dark Tide is coming out soon.
Losing Bravo.
A lot of people, really low level playing Legend difficulty. I'm getting really frustrated.
Oh, weird.
Level 12 characters just showing up in my game.
No on ammo.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
The enemy took
Transport
Bravo.
kilo down.
Okay, but you can play normal mode for Project Ember?
Yeah.
Okay,
it just
for some reason it's not explicitly notated in that Dropbox.
Missile incoming.
It's literally, do you want the hard mode to be hard mode or maniac mode? Otherwise, I think it's just normal.
Okay, that's what that means. Then.
Yes.
UAV overhead.
And
I don't want either.
Friendly precision
what, you don't
airstrike
want to restart?
inbound.
So I think it's literally just like the enemy stats and like skill growths and stuff were balanced around
Securing objective Bravo.
hard and maniac, and so
I just want to play normal mode, but have a game that's not garbage like the original.
too bad.
Friendly UAV on station.
Bravo secure.
Can't believe you
Friendly airstrike
let
in the
Gonzalez die and it was all downhill from there.
AO. Our UAV
Is there any
orbiting
brigand
the
you can
area.
get in any other Fire Emblem?
Yes.
Okay, well I'm not aware of one. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't bring the other character, not the like. How was I supposed to know you had to bring her?
We're gaining ground. Don't let up.
Friendly SA, friendly stealth bomber on the way.
That was an era of Fire Emblem that just expected you to reset over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of it. To be
Oh, I
honest.
spawned in the
Enemy
ammo
overhead.
again. Help! 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 We won somehow,
Hunters,
even though I spent
mission
this match just
accomplished.
getting
Lack a
sniped.
job.
Killed by Epic Darkwatch. Blah! Hey guys, it's me, Epic Darkwatch, here with some more tips.
Is that a name of somebody?
Yes, that was the name of the person who got the last kill.
Do they have an uppercase X and a lowercase
No,
X?
they don't.
Well,
They're
is
fake.
that even a username then?
You're right. Fake gamers over here.
Oh, that's the 7th time. I think I'm losing my mind.
8 times the charm.
I win almost every single match of this game I play, but for some reason tonight.
They left the peasants. They let the peasant.
I just think they should lock legend difficulty to any character below 30. That's all I think.
Yeah.
Like, get your character level up. Like, you can't even get good equipment until then. And now Saltzpie doesn't say peasant. You're thinking Kruber.
No, because
Keep your arm
Kruber
up,
calls
peasant.
him peasant, and he's like, peasant? Peasant?
She decides to shoot me now?
The elf decides to shoot me now?
Saltzpyre is maybe one of my favorite characters, like, of
Oh yeah,
video
he's
games,
a
period.
complete piece of shit.
Like, all 5 of them are great, but Saltzpyre is transcendent.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the worst map in the game.
I think I paused your stream a while ago. Yeah, I just have you holding some sort of glowing,
Domination.
like, phone in your left hand.
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
Securing Alpha. Alpha secure. The lead is ours. Enemy securing Bravo.
I'm really looking forward to this
Dark
time.
side.
Using
I was gonna say this weekend in general.
Yep.
It's a very down for me.
throwing shock stick. Molotov!
We're losing Bravo.
Sorry to hear that.
The enemy took Bravo.
Maybe
Thanks.
playing Aliens Colonial Marines will be the highlight of your fucking week.
On my
Honestly,
fucking birthday.
it'll probably be a good time.
See, one of the advantages of bringing an LMG is you can just go.
We're losing Alpha.
Thermite, take cover!
Secure Bravo.
Thermite!
The enemy controls 2 objectives. Securing objective Bravo. Bravo secure. Enemies taking Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back.
Throwing drill charge! Reloading!
We're taking Bravo. The enemy has captured 2 objectives.
It's getting cold here.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
You love it? You like the cold weather?
Yeah, I like the cold.
So well. I need to get my blanket.
Reloading.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Throwing a stun grenade.
Securing objective Bravo.
Running low.
I'm debating if I want to do anything other than... Because like I said, Veterans Day, so I have the day off. I'm debating if I want to do anything additional.
You
to
could get
Halo
you could get
20.
breakfast.
Breakfast is good.
What if you got
Maybe
breakfast?
What if I got made overnight oats
No,
the night before?
that's not a treat.
It is if you put cocoa powder and bananas in it.
I was going to say, like, go to an IHOP. I don't know. Pretend
No,
you're a
that's too much
veteran.
food. That's too much food.
Pretend you're a veteran. Get free food.
That sounds like the absolute worst
Running
thing
low.
I could possibly do.
What, impersonating a veteran is a crime? Okay, then have my dad bring his military card showing that he's a veteran. And then...
Why are we having this? What is this? What even is this?
Drill charge.
I'm
Ready for
shooting
breakfast?
people.
Just an
I'm just
apple.
saying, a lot of food places will give you food on Veterans Day if you are a veteran. If you are active or former military personnel.
UAV standing by. We're taking Bravo. We control Bravo.
Oh shit.
Friendly UAV online. Quick fix online.
Probably made a new game,
Swapping mags.
Braden.
Who made a new game?
The Georgian studio.
Requesting recon
Oh,
flyover.
Adorlia Games.
Recon
Yep.
online.
Reloading.
Happy. I'm happy for them. I'm glad they're still making video games in the
Called
country.
Inferno, and it has a woman in a micro bikini
We've
standing in
lost
front
the
of
field.
a giant
Fight back. We control 2
Photoshop
objectives.
thing effect.
That's great.
Friendly
I'm so glad they're still... I'm so happy they still make games.
UAV is orbiting the area.
I gotta send this in.
Need ammo.
Oh my god.
Friendly SAE
Oh
I-
my god.
UAV offline.
Like, I love that... Just like, hey, you know all those fucking games you see on Steam for 99 cents? They're made by people. They're made by real human beings. With real passion for the craft of making hyper-specific, questionably translated RPG Maker games.
For
And
the
God bless them.
Friendly UAV on station.
the faith and the
Enemy
passion
securing
of
Alpha.
micro bikinis.
Yeah. Do you have a problem?
The enemy took Alpha.
I'm more of a I like a One Piece.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I understand. It's a very good manga. CP's mom loves it.
Ugh. Not ZP's
Taking
mom.
Alpha.
I'm sure she's lovely, but
Enemy
One Piece, no
UAV
thanks.
overhead.
One Piece movie Red is currently #1 at the box office in the United States. That's not me doing a shit post.
UAV ready to deploy.
That's not me doing a goof. The One Piece movie is currly the highest movie in the US box office.
Requesting recon flyover.
Our counter UAV is
I don't know how to
active.
respond to that.
First off, it means anime is mainstream. Second off,
Okay.
it means not a whole lot else is out. It means One Piece is better than Black Adam.
Oh, weird. A Dwayne Johnson movie is not very good, huh?
What are you talking about? He's great, and
fuel. RTB at this time.
I loved him in Walk Tall or whatever that movie he did with Johnny Knoxville was.
Walk Hard. Yes, I know what that movie is.
Is that what it's called?
Phoenix.
I'm on your
It's something I do remember about that movie though is The Rock does get the shit kicked out of him. In that
Oh yeah, that's before his ego took control, and he just became a being of pure brand.
Enemy
Requesting
UAV
close air.
active.
Target marked.
Copy that. Tiger 4 inbound. We're taking Charlie.
It's like a weird particle effect. Man, I gotta send this to you.
Good effect.
It's also not properly cropped.
Took out the UAV.
I love
This
it.
is just.
Anyway, hey, I got a VTOL jet.
Target
VTOL?
marked. Request
Yeah,
fire mission.
vertical takeoff and landing.
On station. Go for tasking.
So it's a jet what does an airstrike and then it hovers.
Friendly UAV online. Friendly counter
You know why?
UAV
Because I'm
is
good.
online.
Because I got a bunch of kills.
Good job, sweetheart. You're getting so many kills.
Mama, I'm fragging the noobs.
Oh, you're doing
That's
such a good
lovely,
job.
sweetie. I know you'll get butt smash a 420 at some point.
Ah, sweetie, you're not allowed to call them
Shot
noobs
charge
anymore.
out.
It ain't the 1950s.
Securing objective
RPG
I don't know
Charlie.
what that's even referencing.
We've taken the lead.
Anyway,
We control all objectives.
we control all
Secure the perimeter.
objectives.
The Longbow 3-1. Solid copy.
Taking fire.
Shit, we're hit. Enemies
I
taking
sent it
Alpha.
to you, Braden. Oh shit, I sent this in Discord rather than a DM.
A mistake, I'm sure.
Whoops, I accidentally hit
Friendly
reply
VTOL
all
entering
when
the
I
sector.
sent my friend this funny gif.
Look at this shit, though.
Enemy securing Charlie.
Yeah, that's great.
That's
Yeah.
fucking great, right?
I'm so happy.
Taking Charlie.
Just look at the fire effects. Look at the weird, like, optical illusion effect around the words. The word Inferno.
Yeah, graphic design is their passion.
And Haze is the dick.
Who are you to deny the passion
Keep the
of
pressure
hardworking artists?
Changing mag.
Anyway, now I'm doing really well, so my ego is stoked.
Mission complete. Solid work.
Yeah. Oh, it's because their entire team fucking quit. Like fucking babies.
Man, you did so well, their entire team quit?
Yeah.
Like, man, I can't
That's not
play
even
with
a
this
joke.
guy.
Alright. That'll do it for me. At least on stream. Because now the internet knows
That you are good at Call of
that
Duty.
I'm good at Call of Duty. Please like and subscribe.
You did so well tonight, sweet. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, mother. Alright.
Now, around friends, you call me Susan.
Yeah. Alright.
Tune in on Friday to watch us torture ourselves.
Yeah, watch us torture ourselves. 5 p.m. Pacific. I believe the GB Discord is starting their relay at 9 a.m. So, and I think I think at least some of us are going to stream our own perspectives. Anyway, it's going to be fun.
Danny will be joining. Jess will be doing something.
That's
A
right.
lot of good
Gexter
stuff.
Life returns. Have a good one.